Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome everyone to Arts Class and Everything in Between. I am your host, Eileen, aka Eileen the Little Crafter. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. Alrighty, guys. So today we're going to be talking about Prime's new series called Reacher, and I know I'm not the only one that's talking about it. It's a really buzzworthy show. It's a binge-worthy show, and it is really, really good. I have to say that the supporting cast was amazing. I really enjoyed the bad guys, and there was one particular actor, and I forgot to write his name down, but I do remember the character's name. He played Jasper, and Jasper also played, I was like, where have I seen this guy before? I know I've seen him before, and he played in the series Eye Candy, which I absolutely did enjoy. Seriously, I was so disappointed that it got canceled, and so I was like, oh yeah, when I was doing the research, and I totally forgot to put his name down, so I apologize for that. But he played Jasper. He played a really funny mortician, or person that worked in the morgue, and yeah, so Reacher basically takes place in a small town. Reacher basically has a mystery on his hands. He gets pegged for killing somebody, and it winds up into this huge small ball. In the beginning, he doesn't, once they find out and clear him, he doesn't want to help. He wants to, out of Dodge, but later on things happen where, the body stopped dropping. Sorry, that's the only expression I can think of at the moment. Coffee kick in. So anyways, as I was saying, Alan Richardson, sorry, I butcher last names and switch people's names. So basically, I didn't know this about him, but he actually played Raphael, because I was like, I wonder what else he's played in. Raphael, I didn't realize that he also played Aquaman. He would have made a really good Aquaman in Smallville. What else did he play in that I was like, okay, yeah, so he played in Titans. I really enjoyed him as Hawk. I could only see him as Hawk, but as seeing him now as Reacher, now I'm like, oh, they picked the perfect person to play him. He's very, I just enjoyed his work. It's really good. The young lady that played, the woman that played Roscoe, Wilhelmina Fritzen, you know what, I'm not going to even try. But I've never witnessed her in any other show, but I'm going to be honest with you, I loved her. She was perfect. His perfect love interest. I loved sorry about that. That she played, a very tough but vulnerable woman who was like, yeah, I'm gonna fall in love with you, but I don't need you saving me, kind of deal. It's like, no, I can save myself and I can still kiss you. I love the fact that she held her own, and she was so, there was this one scene where she's like, get in the car, Reacher, and I was like, and she's all in his face, and she is so much smaller than him, and I'm like, oh, wow, she is not afraid. I guess when you have to put on that badge, you gotta be, I don't care how tall you are, you're gonna listen to me, and that's that. So I really, really enjoyed her character. I really also enjoyed, and I want to get to know more about this character. She played, I think, Riley or Finley. Not Finley. Oh my god. And she basically, at one point, her and Reacher had a working relationship, and the actress's name is Maria Stan. I'd never seen her before, but I really thought she was really good. I liked her character, and I want to get to know more about her, and why did she leave, the army. I've heard that there was a bunch of books, 28 books, or maybe even more. I really, really enjoyed it. I haven't read any of the books, and maybe I should start. I don't know. But I really hope that some of the maybe even in a cute little cameo or something that they come back for season 2, because I have seen and read that season 2 has already been has the green light. This is only an 8-episode show, and I kind of felt like at some point you kind of feel like it's a movie and then you forget that it's a show. It's so good, the way the camera angles, the casting, the cast, the supporting cast, the main actors. It's just really fun. Kristen Dunst also plays, I think, I'm hoping, I'm praying, I'm saying that she played Lana in, or was that Lana in Smallville, and she also, has a bunch of different other shows and movies that she's played in before. She has a nice little role there, and I loved her southern accent in this one. I don't know if she's from, around or but whatever it was. She was very good. She plays a mother in that to a man that is in trouble, and they have 2 little girls, so she has to protect them. You kind of see a really good progression in them, in her character as well. And it was just a really, 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 really fun show to watch. Now, with that being said, yes, there were some moments that I was like, you just call stinky stuff on it. But I really enjoyed it. I really absolutely enjoy it. I'm not going to sit here and lie. Reacher kind of is scary. But I also like his no-nonsense, thing of, the facts, like, they just follow the facts, follow the trail, every little detail matters. I really enjoy that, because I kind of feel like that. I'm like that in some, well, I'm like that. Like, if something doesn't make sense to me, I'm like, even if it's the smallest detail, I kind of like do that little nitpicking, and it drives people crazy. But it's just something that you get. I also enjoyed the fact that they did have some flashbacks. So unlike in the movie, you kind of get a little bit of a backstory about the Reacher family, how they were traveling, how they had certain rules. I absolutely love the actress who played Reacher's mom. I loved her character, and I could not get enough of her. Like, I just thought it was so amazing. And I think that I'm sure his father was a good influence, but I kind of feel like you get the sense that Reacher had, well, Jack had more, because his brother had this more, even though he was the youngest, his brother, well, he's the youngest, I believe, his brother and mother were a huge impact, like, influence on him, that they were solely people that were just extremely cherished. And even to this day, you can still see the things that his mother and brother taught him. Like, he still lived by that code. And later on, you kind of find out why. And I think, him and his brother, they just seem like they grew up, and they were basically army brats, if you kind of know a little bit about the movie. The movie and the series, you really don't have to watch the movie to pick up or understand the series. It kind of has a little bit of the same storyline. I don't know if it's more true to the book than the movie. I don't know. But I really do see that if you really want something to watch and you don't have anything to watch, even if you do, put that on pause, watch Reacher, or watch whatever it is you're going to watch, or, like, back and forth. I highly recommend it. It's a really amazing, fun show. And I don't think it's necessary for the kiddos. There are a few things in there that are like, ooh. But I do honestly agree with that. It's a good show. And I highly recommend it. So anyway, guys, that is my review of Reacher. I enjoyed it. I think that I can't wait for season 2. I think that it's probably going to be about different cases, because he's wandering around, and like in the movie, he's wandering around, and like in the movie, he does his what was it? Salvation Army finds, which was pretty cool. Or dumpster, goes into, not the dumpster, the bins. to get clothes. Why did I call it a dumpster? Oh my god, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean that. I meant to say, because at one point, I think in the movie they do dumpster. I don't remember, or I'm mixing up movies. Jeez Louise, I'm sorry. But anyways, they do go in the bins, and Neely was small enough. It was a really funny scene. But anyway, guys, it is a really good show. I hope that you enjoy it. And I also want to mention really quick that my good friends at Savannah Paper Co. are opening up their shop again. They were on a bit of a pause, and I found out that I think this Friday they will be opening up their shop. I'll put the link down and below if you are into some planning supplies or journaling. I will definitely put the link down to their shop below. So if you guys have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. And as always, thank you for listening. And please don't forget to like, whether it's a heart, star, or a thumbs up, wherever you're listening at. It really helps me to know that you guys have enjoyed this podcast. So I'm going to end it here, and have a great weekend. Bye for now.